Hello, hello. It's Sheilah, Medium Sheilah, Inquisitive Tarot. I'm back with another reading. So please make sure that you like and subscribe. It is free to subscribe. Please help me get to 500. I do keep laughing. I had to redo my channel. So this is 2.0. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to be reading on a lot of different things today, different videos popping up. All right, so this one, I want to touch on the law firm attacks. I am going to do a different video on surrounding Trump himself. So we'll be looking into things I didn't used to look into, but we're going to. All right, so stay tuned for that one. Okay, so let's talk about this one. So lately there have been a lot of attacks on law firms that he doesn't like, or anyone that he's mad at them representing people who have filed cases against him, and he is calling them frivolous. But we know that he's the one that files the frivolous lawsuits all of the time. The guy litigates every 5 seconds. He just wants to be in court for entertainment purposes only. All right. I want to see if there's going to be any long-term effects on this. So I've got my camera. So we're going to get in here and get busy. So these may pick up. I might start going faster as we go. But that's what I want to do. Look at all this stuff. All right. I'm going to use my trusty trip and wait. And I've changed my cards up since my last video. I have to figure out how I'm going to schedule all these. And I also want to cover a lot of the stuff that's going on with federal employees and agencies. I know a lot of that stuff doesn't get covered, but I'm going to be covering it here on my channel. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be covering stuff that a lot of other channels probably don't. And I have a little bit more insight, so I'm going to do it. So, all right. I know my audience can consist, well, it used to be a bigger audience, but hopefully somebody will see it, and those will be subjects that they want to hear about. All right, but let's get back to the law firm attacks. We're going to get to that after I get done with these other subjects, and I'll start a different version of readings. Okay. Will be different, but all right, so here we go. What's going to be the outcome? Why does this look crooked over here? That's always been my problem with the cameras. All right, we have the death card. I don't think he's okay. Some people are immediately capitulating, which, isn't really ideal. But with the death card, I don't really feel like it's going to last as long. So, I mean, he's going to do stuff. He's going to continuously pick these fights. I think I need to move this down. I think my camera's not right, but let me see. Wrong way. Okay, let's bring it in a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so we have the illusion delusion card here too. So we are looking at, he does that kind of stuff. It's like he's trying to distract, or he's trying to get his own way, but he does these things, and it's just flooding the zone a lot. There's a lot of that. Knight of Swords, right now it is kind of hurt. It's hurting some people. It's hurting some of the law firms, and they're also trying to protect their businesses because he's trying to prevent them from having access to government agencies and to being able to talk to people. And so it's really a destroyer, but he's a bully, and everybody needs to start pushing back. And, we all have to find ways, right? All right, so here's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's kind of my security lady. She's like, okay, I've got everything. It's going well. they're actually okay for now, is what I'm feeling. And the guru, which is our, I think he's the emperor. So it just feels like, oh no, he's the Hierophant, isn't he? All right. So I swear to God, I always get it when they do that to me. I get these cards mixed up. But wait, where is it? In here. Let's see if I can find it really fast, because I hate when that happens and they name it something else. And I start to wonder if I know the card. But yeah, it does happen. All right, where is he? That hits the Hierophant. Okay. So that solves that. Okay, so this is not the emperor. This is the government, right? So it's the Hierophant. So he's trying to lord over everybody. And this is really, not a good thing. It's not good for the rule of law. And we know that 45, or I don't want to call him 47, because we'll get into that in my next video. But yeah, so that's all right. Yeah, my stance on everything has changed a lot since I was in here in 23, 24. So I'm gonna be getting into it. All right. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the law firms have worked very hard. They know how to litigate this stuff and how to fight back, but is it worth it? And here with the Page of Swords, we're talking about being vigilant. So they're being very vigilant in how they deal with it. They know he's going to have other attacks. They need to be ready for him. They need to either, find a way to outsmart him, take this for now, do what you have to do. But we do have a defeat here. It's possible for now some of them are feeling defeated, but I feel in the end that Trump will be defeated. I just do. We're America. We're not going to go down this way, and I don't think the law firm should do it. My Valor card, there it is. Fighting back, being able to push back, and that's what I was about to get to. And I kind of want to briefly touch on the hands-off stuff, protests. While I wasn't able to join today, I had to go visit my mother. I did tell her I am going to have to miss one of these visiting days. I can come another day because I need to join. I drove through my town on the way home after I passed the Tesla dealership in the town she lives in. And it wasn't as big a protest, and I suspect it's because the other protests are going on. I got to my town, and I've never seen a protest that size. And I was mad. I'm like, I want to be in it, and I'm waiting for I have some signs coming to my house that are pre-made, and then I'm going to make some of my own. But it is us. We are the ones who are going to push him back. That's how we're going to get through this, people. We all need to do it in whatever ways we are. And one of my ways is also this. It is coming in here and doing this, and I'm going to be a voice. So, because the office I worked in has just been completely and totally riffed. It was not duplicative. We were the only ones where I worked that did that, being in the IT group, and we were doing cost savings. We were saving contract stuff through the agency, and these freaking morons come in and hamstring the agency for no reason. No reason. Lies about conspiracy theories. Okay. I gotta calm down. All right. I'm definitely gonna get mad. All right, let me see. I wanted to talk about the tariffs too. So let me see. Where's that? Do I have okay, I've got this from my last video. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So what I have written down is that Trump doesn't care how the tariffs affect Americans. Okay. Now I do want to look into this a little bit deeper because the Republicans are getting mad now. They're actually starting to push back too. That Valor card, right? They're starting to push back. Wait a minute. I'm using the wrong deck. I did it again. It's like I pick up the cards and I know this is not the one I want to use. Okay, we're going to go with the Urban Tarot. I like this one. This is the one I used to always get jail for 45 for, which technically, had the system worked correctly and Merrick Garland been a little bit faster. Okay. And I know in the past, I used to talk about, I was always trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he lost that for us too. So, I mean, I'm telling you, the way I've looked at stuff from my previous channel, this is why this is version 2.0, things have changed. I am looking at things completely differently. And now that I'm just a regular citizen again, I'm a retiree. I'm let's see. You can't scare me. I'm a retired government employee. Not my problem anymore. Okay. So anyway, all right, let's get into this. All right. So I want to see, I want to see whether the impact on us, we the people, is going to be enough also to turn that stuff around, and along with the Republicans standing up. Now, of course, the Democrats are mad, and they're also possibly waiting to let him crash and burn. And as James Carville has said, and I watch him on Politicon, I've been watching like all this stuff, probably not even doing like a lot of mainstream media. I do watch a little bit of MSNBC, a little bit, because I'm getting mad at them. It depends on who's on. So I'm kind of annoyed with their capitulation. But okay, I want to see anyway. Like, I want to know, what's the impact going to be? Is it going to slow them down and stop it? Because it's all bad. And I know some of them went in to go against the Canadian tariffs, which all of us should be against. All right, I need to pull these cards. My stomach. Hold on a minute. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's see. $12 in. I gotta get this reading done. Trying to make them shorter, just for now. Okay, shorter these videos. That is. All right, we've got the devil. And don't forget, for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Okay. I'm not going to be able to tell you everything that's happening, because life is fluid, and we're just getting the energy. Okay, everything's reversed, so I'm turning it around because I don't believe it. All right. What's going to happen to us? All right. Well, we have the devil. We know who that is. I don't even have to tell you. So, yeah, it's the orange one, the orange dude who's spending millions of dollars to work from home, or not even work. He's playing golf. He's not even working. Does he even exist? Is he even doing his job? I don't know. Okay, never mind. All right. 3 wands. Oh my God. When I get to the Federal Employee Agency series of these readings, it's going to get funny. So anyway, I'm mad. So, all right. 3. God, I have to calm down. All right. All right. This is 3 of swords. I mean, wands. Okay, swords. These are wands. So we have, wands. 3 of wands here. We've got 6 of wands over here. We've got the page of swords, and we've got the 5 of pentacles. All right. So what are we looking at with the tariffs? He's the evil one who's doing this to the whole world and to us. It's another tax on Americans. But is he going to stop, right? 3 of wands. So this can be kind of like, oh, he thinks it's an opportunity. For some unknown reason, this man is stuck in the 1930s and 50s, and he wants to take us back to the 1800s. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. The guy's a wackadoodle. So this is... it's like a fire truck over here, So he's causing the fire. He's basically, he's created a fire, and someone needs to put it out. I'm looking at these cards here. We have to pay attention. And we do notice that the devil's sitting on the toilet. All right. Now, the victory card over here with the Six of Wands, that the pushing back by the people and by Congress and the Senate, if they were serious, they could get them to stop, because technically the tariffs belong with Congress. They've given the president too much power. No president should have as much power as this guy does. So I don't care what party they're in, it's not supposed to be. So I hope they can get that back. So there might be something where he may start to bend a little bit and stop, because everybody's so upset. And today, with hands off protests, that's one of the things that's included. They want hands off of everything. He's just in everything. Get your hands off. Okay. But here with the Prince of Swords, he's called the hacker. Well, boy, that is accurate with what's going on with the Doge boys getting into every system that is sensitive, all of our information. So yeah, this is just another assault on us, the American people. It is causing a lot of worry right now. I am seeing that we're ending up, because I feel like, yes, this is the energy around everything right now. This is what we're dealing with. Like, and all the signs I saw when I went through the hands-off thing, which it's also very happy to beep at everybody because I love what they're doing and share them on. And everybody else started beeping too. Once I started it, a lot of the other cars jumped in. It was great. It's like, yeah. It's like when people will follow if you show enthusiasm for it and for what's right, they'll get into it. All right. I just keep shuffling. All right. Let me just grab some cards over here. All right. Got the Judgment over here. Let me go with this here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what do we have? We've got the Judgment card. So yes, that's coming down on this situation. And the people are mad, and the Congress are mad, and actually the GOP are. Now, if you think about the GOP, and I was actually having this conversation with my mom, and she said, oh yeah, their bank accounts. Yeah, you're right. They're losing money too. So that's going to be like their pocketbooks. That starts happening. They don't care much about anybody, but they do care about the money. So maybe that might be something that kind of pushes them to make it stop. But even though he doesn't care who it hurts, it's not popular, and he's going to find himself in some trouble. So it's the delusion again with the debauch card here, 7 of Cups. So he's trying to gaslight us all and go, oh, it's wonderful. It's going so well. On what planet? Okay. But with the 2 swords here, and this one goes by peace. There's going to be, it's like the fork in the road. Oh, don't get me with a fork. Whoa. Okay. I hate that phrase. All right, never mind. Oh, I got that email. All right, never mind. All right, this is never going to be the same. All right. 2 of Swords. Well, you're going to have to make a decision. Which way do you want to go, right? But this is saying peace. And this way with that is a block to me. Like this is blocking this kind of thing. So it feels like, we're going to have a standoff pretty soon. It's going to be stopped. So I think he's going to run up into a lot of opposition with these tariffs. Oh, I'm not going to use you. Don't want to see what the cards are. It's no fun. Justice. So I think he's going to leave them there long enough to cause some pain. And we're going to get some justice. Now, the other things to keep in mind, too, and I think there's a resolution coming from, I think it might be bipartisan. There's so much stuff out there. It's like the zone has been flooded, and I can't keep track of all the stories. But I do know that they're putting forth some kind of resolution or some kind of bill or something to pull the tariffs away from him. So there's hope, so that he can't do it anymore. But this is causing major pain for everyone. It's going to get worse. So hopefully they're making some progress over the weekend and getting him to stop. So that would be really nice if they could be successful in making that end. All right. So that's it. End for this video. I've got a whole bunch more. So it's going to be all day. I might schedule some because this is going to be going on for tomorrow too. I might have to, and we'll see. I need to do a live too at some point, but you know, I need to get some videos out here. Got to make up for lost time. So it's going to feel like inundated with videos from me, but yeah, if you can also in any way participate with Hands Off today with the protest, please feel free to get out there. If not, don't worry. I know I talked about this in another video about it, that if you can get out and do something, that's fine. There's other ways to protest as well. You can always send the emails and make phone calls to your congressmen and senators. You know, go to, if there's town halls, you can go. You know, you can, if you want to not buy stuff from certain people that support 45, you could do that. There's a lot of ways to do it. So don't think that there's one way. And, you know, Hands Off is a big deal, but, you know, not everyone can get there. I can't get out today. So I really need to do this. And this is one of my forms of protest. So, and, you know, of course, we have my upside down flag because the nation is in distress. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to actually stick that in my video right here. Here's an idea. So watch for that. That's coming. Okay. So actually, I think I can take that down and just leave that for today. I think I will. Next video. All right, you guys, don't forget, please like and subscribe. And don't forget, you can feel free to leave your comments and help me get to 500. So we will get this channel moving again. All right. Thanks, everyone. On to the next one.